There were many anime that people were heavily anticipating this season, whether it was the sequel to the Viking classic Vinland Saga, to even a beloved video game adaptation in Nier Automata. But there is one anime I kept my eye on because of a familiar premise, and that anime is Buddy Daddies. So without further ado, I am Tiago with Attack on Tiago, and for today's video I'll be going over Buddy Daddies and how does it fare compared to Spy X Family. Before getting into the video, a quick synopsis for Buddy Daddies. Buddy Daddies follows Kazuki Kurisu, a criminal contractor and coordinator who lives with his best friend, Rei Suwa, a professional assassin who's been raised from childhood to be a contract killer. Kazuki is outgoing and loves gambling and women, while Rei is a man of few words who spends his off time playing video games. One day, the two buddies end up caring for Miri, a 4-year-old girl whose father is a mafia boss, after Miri accidentally wanders into a firefight in a hotel while looking for her actual father. Right away, from the premise alone, I know some of you must be thinking how familiar this premise really is. And you'd be right to say it is familiar. One of the most popular new anime of last year, Spy X Family, had a very similar one, where a spy takes on a fake wife and fake daughter to complete a mission. It was wildly successful, and rightfully so. It was one of my personal favorite anime of last year. So when I first heard this premise, right away I got that familiar vibe. Now, aside from wondering if this series is a downright copycat, the real question should be, is this series actually good? And my answer for that is, yes it is. And here's why. First, the vibes are immaculate for a new series. Right away, I just felt so comfortable and enthused from the first few minutes, and that stayed with me for the rest of episode 1. It gave off heavy Great Pretender vibes, which was one of my favorite anime of 2020. The characters also were very likable, and right off the bat, I love the dynamic between the two mains. Kazuki seems like the clean freak, who also does all the cooking and being extroverted, while Rei is very introverted, messy, shut-in, and also doesn't seem too particularly helpful, outside from being excellent in firearms and killing. The comedy also is working for me so far. There was one bit where they're about to interrogate someone, but got a call in regards to the daughter they're looking after. I liked it. Now, the anime is being done by PA Works, which is also a very good sign for me with this anime. PA Works was behind anime like Ya Boy Kongming and Akiba Maid War of last year. Two very good anime that I quite enjoyed. And similarly, all three anime have outlandish, ridiculous premises, which is a good thing. Now, with Buddy Daddies, there actually isn't a source material they are basing it off of. It is a completely original anime. And I would have been worried about that a few years ago when most original anime were lackluster. But lately, there's been so many good original anime, so that's not negative anymore. Also, there's been some sort of misconception that this is a boys' love series, and I can confidently say that this is not going that direction from episode 1. Not saying that boys' love series are bad, but don't expect it in this anime. Alright, now that I have established this anime is actually quite good, and you should definitely check it out, the earlier question on if this is a downright copycat needs to be answered. And if I'm being honest, I wouldn't go as far as to say copycat, but the similarities are certainly there. For me, this feels like a blend between Spy X Family, Great Pretender, and Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, all wrapped in one. But the Spy X Family notes are definitely the strongest. Both series incorporates professional killers to be the parents. The child is both a daughter and thinks of one of the professionals to be their father. The one who's more of the father figure is the extroverted one who's great at disguises, while the other partner is more reserved and private. Both shows has an informant, and both episode 1s end with them saving the daughter from being a damsel in distress. So yes, there are certainly a lot of similarities off the bat. But hey, why not make an anime with inspiration from another series that was so critically good? It's a surefire recipe for success. In the end, while this series may draw a lot of similarities to Spy X Family, I don't think that should shoo anyone away from this. The vibes, the characters, the comedy, and just an overall enjoyment comfort feeling I got when watching this anime should be more than enough to convince you all to at least check out episode 1. Well everyone, that is it for the video. Have any of you seen Buddy Daddies yet, or plan on checking it out? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me. I am Tiago, the Attack on Tiago, and I hope you all have a nice day.